watching a global celebration of all things Notre Dame, where we invite you to watch, connect, give, and vote. This is Notre Dame Day, live from the La Fortune Student Center.
Welcome to hour number 5 of Notre Dame Day, a global celebration of the University of Notre Dame. If you're back for our 5th hour, thank you. We promise you this hour's broadcast will not disappoint. My name is Jack Nolan. If you're a fan of Notre Dame sports, you'll know me from my work for Fighting Irish Digital Media. I am here at the La Fortune Student Center on the Notre Dame campus, just a few yards away from the university's main building and its iconic Golden Dome. This will be our broadcast headquarters for the next 24 hours as we celebrate all things Notre Dame with students, alumni, parents, friends, and fans all around the world. I'm joined here in this studio by my co-host and associate at Fighting Irish Digital Media and Notre Dame graduate, Megan Bastido.
Thanks, Jack. I'm happy to be here with you to help celebrate Notre Dame Day. We're making history here tonight. This is the first time in the history of Notre Dame that we're broadcasting live over the internet for 29 hours straight.
Maybe we should go for double that next year. But right now we're going to do 29 this year. That's right, Megan. We are bringing you the stories of great students and great teachers, inspiring programs, and life-changing research. We're also bringing you stories from the community of faith and friendship that is growing every single day here at Notre Dame. We have a great story about an alumnus who is providing the gift of a Notre Dame education to a very special family from Atlanta.
And also this hour, we're bringing you great Notre Dame entertainment with a live performance from the Echoes.
I am definitely looking forward to that. But first, let's go back to our Notre Dame Day reporter, Jeffrey Gerlomis. He's at the Grotto for the Peyton Rosary Rally. Jeffrey.
We're on. Yep. Thank you, Jack. I'm here at the Grotto with Jeremy De La Cruz from the Notre Dame Knights of Columbus. Now, a lot of people don't know that it was a Notre Dame alum who most famously popularized the saying, "The family that prays together stays together." So, Jeremy, tell us a little bit about the legacy of the Rosary priest, Father Patrick Peyton.
Father Patrick Peyton was a Holy Cross priest who entered formation with a congregation of Holy Cross here at Notre Dame. And he was also a Knight of Columbus and is currently a servant of God. And so he founded the Family Rosary Crusade, which celebrates family prayer abroad and most especially the prayer of the Rosary. So he came from Ireland, and he spread his devotion to the Rosary around the world.
Great, and we just had 2 popes canonized today. Maybe one day Father Peyton will be joining them in those illustrious ranks. Why is it that the Rosary is such an important devotion, and why is it that this rally is such a special event?
The Rosary is an important devotion. It's an important prayer tool that was given to St. Dominic by the Blessed Virgin Mary. And the Rosary allows us to meditate on the life of Christ, and as well as each time we pray a Hail Mary, we can proclaim with the angel Gabriel, "Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee." And so we reenact the Annunciation. But also, in order to imitate Christ, we need to meditate on his life. And in order to meditate on his life, we need to pray the Rosary.
It's a beautiful way of looking at things. Now, there was a Rosary Rally this past October here at the Grotto that the Knights co-sponsored with several other organizations around campus. Can you tell us about some of those co-organizers and how you've all worked together to make tonight a possibility as well?
Yes, so the Knights of Columbus have been working with Militia Immaculata and the class of 2015 and the Student Union Board to organize the Peyton Rosary Rally to celebrate not only Divine Mercy Sunday, not only the canonization of Popes John Paul II and John the 23rd, but also in general to celebrate the Notre Dame family, because the Notre Dame family, is a community of scholars, it's a community of students and faculty, and that's something that makes us unique. And so we want to celebrate that with Father Peyton's message that the family that prays together stays together.
And hopefully the Notre Dame family will be praying together nice and well tonight. Thank you very much, Jeremy, and there you have it. Live from the Peyton Rosary Rally at the Grotto. Now, back to you, Jack.
Jeffrey, thank you very much for that, Megan. That's really a very impressive ceremony they're going through over there at the Grotto.
It is. It's really amazing. And now it's time for another story of inspiration and hope. Here's the story of how one Notre Dame alum has given the gift of a Notre Dame education to an entire family.
My name is Lucy Okonokhua Jackson. I'm originally from Nigeria. We've lived in Atlanta since 1993. I have 5 children. 3 that have graduated from Notre Dame and 2 that are currently students at Notre Dame in Atlanta. We met Mr. Frank Beladi that became a family friend to us when he built his 100th Habitat home.
I got involved with Habitat because for every company that I had ever been associated with, I chose some kind of a social venture that we could align ourselves with. And at that time, we were the first and largest international corporate sponsor for Habitat because we committed to build 100 homes.
We were the 100th Habitat home that he built.
Because of Habitat, we were introduced to this family, and then the power of education became the next big idea, and I realized over time that Lucy was so intent on giving her children a great education.
And since then, he's been a part of our lives, and we are just forever grateful to him because he also introduced us to Notre Dame.
When I came to Notre Dame, my parents both worked, but even with the 2 of them working, they couldn't afford to send me here, so I worked and applied for loans. I understood the challenge that it takes to have someone come here. I also realized the incredible benefit of being here.
They are going to take the bar in Georgia.
Okay. After I left, I thought, one day I'm going to try to make it possible for somebody else to come here. We are given the challenge to make a difference in every way we can. And we're given the challenge to create opportunities for people.
When I'm able to, I will be giving back. I will be how Mr. Beladi and his family was to my family. I will be that.
By representing Notre Dame, I think giving back to the community was the best thing I can do. Everything is possible. It's just a matter of setting your priorities straight.
To the university benefactors, I say thank you. I say it's hard to put in words the value of your gift. There's the financial terms that you've given as a benefactor, but it goes beyond the finances. I think you changed lives.
I feel extremely blessed to have had the opportunity to go to Notre Dame, considering I come from a low-income family. My mom, she'd worked so hard, and all 5 of us went here.
I wouldn't be who I am without her. She's like everything I want to be when I grow up.
I am very grateful to the Almighty God and to the many people that have made it possible.
I think Notre Dame's opened a lot of doors for me, and it's a great opportunity.
Every time I go to the front door of their home, I remember putting that door on that house. And I thought about the family walking through that door, having their own home. And I think the door here at this university was open to them, and that, in a way, Notre Dame has opened doors for them and will continue to do that all their lives.
It gives me great pleasure now to welcome to our Notre Dame studios Laura and Precious Okonokhua. Thank you so much for both of you stopping by tonight. Matter of fact, I know you have a test tomorrow, don't you?
Yes, I do. Bright and early, 9 o'clock.
Bright and early in medical school. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now.
Well, I'm a first-year medical student at Indiana University School of Medicine, so I'm in medical school on the South Bend campus.
Precious, what are you doing?
Well, I'm a senior, graduating in like 2 weeks, majoring in psychology and sociology, double major. So my years here are coming to an end.
Now, I know the Bellattis are very special people to you. Why is that?
Because one key thing is that they've believed in my family since day one. The day they met us, the day they were at our house helping build our Habitat house, it was the first day that they started believing in us, and that really took us really far in life. So.
Now, I've been told they're watching right now. What would you like to say to them?
One thing, I'll let you go.
I would like to say I love you guys. Like, they're like, it's a second mother and a father to us, so they've been phenomenal. Like, we're family. We have Christmas dinner there every Christmas, so it's like family. It is family, actually.
Yeah.
I know Frank, in particular, kind of filled a void. What did he do? It was very hard, I know, what he's done for you.
He filled the void in a way that I feel that nobody else could have, because one thing that I've learned from him is just really to believe in people, even if you don't know them, or just not to pass judgment. And I think that was really important in the sense that, you know, when he first met us, that's what he always did. And he just was really, literally always there for us. Like, if it was an issue my mom couldn't figure out, it was the first person we ran to call were the Bellattis, so.
Now, I know you're still deciding what kind of a doctor you want to be. What is interesting you right now, or are you open to everything in the medical field?
I'm definitely open to everything in the medical field, but I have to say I do love kids. So, like, I'm gearing...
Pediatrician?
Maybe, but for sure, I know I like kids. So maybe I could just have my own and then go into a different field, but definitely kids.
Now, Precious, you're the youngest, which means you're always going to be the baby in the family.
Yes, not on mine.
And you just said you're graduating. What are your plans?
Well, I want to get my master's in criminal justice right now when I graduate, and then I want to pursue law school in the near future. So right now I want to dabble in the criminal justice field just to get a taste for what the law is all about.
So are you looking forward to getting that degree, maybe getting a job to get a taste, and then going to law school, or you want to jump right into law school?
No, I want to get a master's in criminal justice. So within that year, I'll probably volunteer at places like the jail, or like I plan on this summer volunteering at C.S.C, which is a center for abused children. And after that year, I want to go right into law school. Don't want to take too much time off.
So then in the big picture, do you want to be a prosecutor? Do you want to be a defense attorney? Do you want to maybe someday be a judge?
I don't know about judge, but I think I want to be a defense attorney because I do believe in people. I don't think that people really, I don't know, I don't feel like criminals are born. I think more so of like product of a neighborhood.
Well, you both have been given an opportunity that's clear. You are both taking advantage of it.
Yes.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Two great examples of, again, what Notre Dame can do. Now let's go to one of our Notre Dame Day reporters, Catherine Dudas, who is at the performance stage with a very lively group of singers. Catherine.
Jack, thank you very much. Yes, I'm here with the Echoes, the newest a cappella group on campus, who are going to give us a performance soon. But first, I'm going to welcome the president of the Echoes, Ryan Murphy. I'm going to ask you some questions. Thanks for being here. Why did you decide to form this group?
Yeah, well, about 2 years ago, a group of us realized that there weren't enough opportunities on campus for students to sing the music that they wanted to sing. So a bunch of people from the Notre Dame Chorale, another group on campus, bound together and said, let's create something. And so 2 years later, now we're here.
That's really great. And is it difficult to find time for rehearsals with everyone's schedule?
Yeah, that's been it. You can see them laughing. That's been a challenge. The Notre Dame lifestyle is rough, but it's really awesome. We have people from all majors, all years, all walks of life. It's pretty rough to find those couple hours rehearsal every week, but it really turns into something great. We can create something awesome from it.
Great. And how many performances do you do a year, approximately?
I'd say probably upwards of 10. We do everything from fancy dinners to dorm events to our own concerts to La Fortune in the middle of, it's awesome.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of your way. You're going to rock it. All right, performance. Bye.
Oh my
was so good. That was great. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. Those songs will be in my head forever. Okay, back to the studio with you, Megan.
All right, Megan is here, but we're going to come back to the interview area now. Thank you very much, Catherine. And we are back with one of the co-founders of Better World Books, Notre Dame alumnus, Christopher Fuchs. Thanks for stopping by.
Pleasure to be here.
All right, talk a little bit about Better World Books.
Well, we're a social venture company that was started in 2002 to sell books primarily online, and actually to try to take the value of those used books and put something back into the world with those in terms of our social mission, which is literacy impact.
Now, what kinds of groups are you serving specifically right now?
We actually have quite a widespread impact across the world. We work with some major literacy partners, National Center for Family Learning here in the U.S. We work with a lot of local organizations, the Robinson Community Learning Center, which has an affiliation with with Notre Dame, as well as worldwide Books for Africa and Feed the Children and World Fund, which are basically spread impact all over the Africa, South America, and even into Asia.
So, and now when we're talking books, we're not talking any specific kind of books, as you talk literacy. It's about reading. So there's textbooks, but just general enjoyment reading. You just want people reading.
Exactly. We want people reading. We want people who love to read to come to look at Better World Books for their books, because not only does that give them a great price, and it also gives them something to be proud of, to have helped other people who are underprivileged through funding one of our programs or our partners, getting books into the hands of those who are less fortunate.
Now, for folks who are watching this, who happen to live in the area where Notre Dame is located, you're over in Mishawaka, and people can actually, it's mostly online, but people can actually go to your store and buy books directly from you.
Yep, they can come right into our warehouse location in Mishawaka. We also have a store in Goshen, Indiana, really neat retail operation there as well.
And you have another one in Scotland.
We are also in the UK. Yeah, we're international. We actually launched that in 2008.
Was there any particular experience of yours here at Notre Dame that led to you starting this business?
You know, I thought about that quite a bit. I think it's really the culmination of experiences that I've had here, between the challenge of my classmates as well as the professors, and the whole ethos of the university that really asks you, you know, can you do something better? What can you do really that does more than just benefits yourself, but how can you give back? And I think that ethos really led us to think about, you know, the idea behind Better World Books came about when we were looking to our used textbooks to see if we could sell them back, and we weren't not able to sell them back through the bookstore, so we went online and we're actually able to sell quite a few of those books, and we said there's thousands of students like us that have books that they can't sell, and if we can actually give them an outlet, we can sell these books and help raise money for people that are less fortunate. And our very first beneficiary was the Robinson Community Learning Center that was looking to raise an after-school reading program.
Located just south of Notre Dame at Eddy Street, and I was there a few weeks ago. So you have a number of facilities here in the States. You have one in Scotland. You sell worldwide. So numbers-wise, give us an idea of how many books come in and go out every day from your company.
We're processing nearly 1 million books a week, actually, through our multiple locations. And we're selling about close to 10 million books a year. So we actually sell all over to about 200 countries a week, and our operation stays quite busy. We've been fortunate to be able to grow every year since we got started.
Christopher, thank you so much. And it's obviously a huge operation, and it's too big for just one guy. So now let's go live to another co-founder of Better World Books, and that particular person is Notre Dame alumnus Jeff Kurtzman. Jeff is in Baltimore, Maryland, joining us via video chat. Hello, Jeff. Thanks for staying up late tonight to talk with us.
Thanks.
Now, I just met with Christopher. I understand you both lived at O'Neill Hall where you were when you were students. We still understand that you're involved in this social enterprise. Better World Books talks about being a triple bottom line company. What exactly does that mean?
Well, we like to think that we're one of the creators of kind of the social venture model as it's known today. We started it, I think, 11 years ago now, almost 12. and we've been through a lot to get it off the ground. Kreese and I, and then Xavier, the other third co-founder, really worked hard to get it off the ground. And our main goal from day one was to make an impact on the world. As cheesy as that may sound, that was our goal. So we really wanted to do everything right. We wanted to treat our employees right. We wanted to treat the environment right. We wanted to make a difference in the world through literacy. So we just did everything we could to make a difference in the world, but also be a growing business that's profitable.
Now, your company is a little over 10 years old now. What does the future look like for Better World Books?
Looks bright. We have a lot in the pipeline that will grow the company. We have a new ebook offering, which we're excited about. We've expanded already to the UK, but plan on expanding further internationally. And we hope to, just double our donations every year. I mean, we've already donated $15 million to literacy causes throughout the world. So, every year we get bigger, we donate more money. So there's a lot of upside for Better World Books.
Obviously, this has taken a lot of hard work to get to this level. Was there a time after you formed this company where something happened where you said to yourself, you know what, this is going to work. We're really going to be able to help people the way we envisioned helping people?
It was pretty quick. I think, the three of us that founded it, we knew pretty quickly this had huge potential. A couple years in, we won the Social Venture Business Plan competition at Notre Dame, which was kind of a good springboard for us. We won a prize there and actually met our CEO through that business plan competition at Notre Dame. So we knew probably about a year in, it had a really good chance of making a big difference.
All right. Is that a sailboat on the shelf behind you there?
It is. I'm in Annapolis, Maryland.
Big sailing enthusiast as well?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's a great place to be and a school that has a lot in common, the Naval Academy with Notre Dame. Jeff, thanks for staying up late tonight and joining our show.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
All right, let's check in now with Catherine Dudas, who is at our Notre Dame Social Media Command Center. Catherine?
Thanks, Jack. Yeah, I'm here again with Mark Nauman and Jonathan Ratortha, and they're going to talk us through some more social media stats. What's going on, guys?
Great, thank you very much. And thank you to everybody who's participating and continues to vote on Notre Dame Day 2014. Now, don't forget, there's a lot of activity going on out there, lots of votes coming in every direction. We're going to give you an update on a few things going on in social media, including what's happening on the leaderboards. But first, just a reminder, you're going to go to NotreDameDay.nd.edu to log your vote. Click the big green button that says Give and Vote. Make that $10 minimum donation, and after that, you get your 3 votes that help you pick out the areas that you care for most. Now, we're going to transition into social media, and before I turn it over to Jonathan, I want to give a shout-out to a classmate of mine from the class of '95, Haley Scott DeMaria, who tweeted in, warning ND fans, this is addicting. 29 hours of live news coverage from campus might be up all night. Watch live with the link. That's right, Haley. We're hoping a lot of you out there are going to be up with us all night watching ND Day coverage. And now on to Jonathan to go through some more social media.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks again. Big, huge thanks to everybody who's watching us right now from all around the globe. Thanks to every single one of you who's made a gift and voted for the areas in Notre Dame that mean the most to you. There's still a ton of time left. We're going to be here all night long. I encourage all of you to get out there, help us get out the votes. We're over 800 now. Craig will talk about that in a second, but we want to get over that 1,000 mark, and we need your help to do it. I'll tell you, the competition started on friendly terms in our first couple hours, but it's starting to get a little fierce, the competition. I can give you some examples here. First, Notre Dame Club of St. Joe Valley. They're at the top of the list. They overtook San Jose Silicon Valley Club, and they're letting everybody know about it. So they're putting the clubs on notice, Notre Dame Club of San Jose. Also, John McMacken on Twitter. The band is starting to pull away. Might just want to pack it in and try again next week, football. Now, those are fighting words, okay? Now, Craig Horvath here is with us. Craig, is this true? Have they overtaken football in the vote totals?
Jonathan, the oldest band in the land, the band of the Fighting Irish, has overtaken our beloved football team by 2 votes. Let's go, Fighting Irish football players. Pick it up. Get to social media and beat the band. That would not be good for you guys in the dormitories to have the band have bragging rights. In addition, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And we see that the Mendoza College of Business, 5 years, #1 in the country, the best business school, best undergraduate business school in the nation, is currently in 2nd place to financial aid. So we could be hanging their first #2 ranking on them in the last 5 years. So if you don't want that to happen, all you undergrad alums, business alums, get out there, watch us, connect, give, and make sure that you vote. And let's take a look to see how many votes, how many people have given in the last hour. We're currently up to 832 people, 832 gifts. Let's get to 1,000 gifts, ND Nation, before our next update. And now we're going to throw it over to Catherine.
Thanks, guys. Guys, we have so much happening. Get excited. Coming up next hour, a visit to the Observer, which is the Notre Dame student newspaper. Dean Roger Hung, Mendoza College of Business, a performance by Matt McKillen, a visit from ND Professor Carl Ackerman, and a visit from ND Professor Ed Hums. So see you back here for more from Notre Dame Day. See you live at the next hour.